Oh, it's a fly. It's a fly. Good girl, Angel. Ready for this one? Come on, son. Whoa! Sorry, Joe.
So what are we doing?
We are filling up the horse and cow water for them right now.
They've been waiting for the water?
Well, I kind of played volleyball with Connor a bit right before, but Dad said that they were getting low, so I just refilled them up.
So it's 7 o'clock at night and you're filling the water.
Well, I filled it up this morning. I got up at 7 and I stopped working at 7 and came in here and I filled them up. So still at noon it was still full because I came in here and checked again. But for like their dinner time, I forgot to fill them up, so yeah. What happens?
Is this your last chore of the day?
No.
What's next?
After this, I have to roll up the hose and then checking the horses, and I'm like after dinner time, like doing the kitchen.
Yeah.
Yeah. You have some more? No, I won't today.
What happened? How many? You found this after?
We found that after, I'd say approximately 200 places. We had put a bids in other places and it was on contingency of who sold their house first, and we lost that and we were crushed, and that was 10 miles south of here on Gleason Road. And then we got here and the real estate woman, Lisa, she says, well, she goes, I've got, 4 places to show you. And we looked at the first 3, and I'm thinking the whole time, man, we're a ways away from Detroit. I don't know if I want to be this far away from my plan. And then she goes, well, I got this one place. She goes, but it needs a lot of work. She goes, it's 80 acres. And boy, my ears perked up like big time. So I said, let's go to that one. So she brought us here, and the house was a mess. The place was a mess. But it was 80 acres, and I made the real estate guy walk me around. He's kind of a heavy-set guy, and that's where I found out. I go, all these white buckets were laying in the woods back in the back, and I'm walking around going, what the hell is this? And some kind of a toxic waste dump. And he started laughing, and he said, no, man. He goes, this was a maple syrup operation. And I go, well, there's water in the buckets. He goes, well, that's sap. So I go, wait a minute, man. You mean tell me that don't come right out of the trees ready for the pancakes? He said, nope. He said, nope, don't work like that. So that was my first but anyways, we ended up buying the place, and then I found a little bit more about maple syrup.
And everything else.
And everything else, for sure.
It's quite amazing what people do, isn't it? They set off on adventures that they can't even imagine.
Oh, yeah. This is my Lewis and Clark, Christopher Columbus, all rolled up into one. And my wife's too, and my kids. So, my wife will tell me thank you for a life of hard labor. Well, she gets mad at me.
Yeah.
But she loves it. So, it's a good life. And, it's like anything. It has ups and downs, like everybody's job.
But going out in the fields and watching things grow and
There's second to none.
being part of that.
Yeah. Being the steward. The caretaker is the most important and greatest honor that I've ever had in my life, without a doubt.